Sour cream. I usually prefer paprika flavor, but I guess this will do. Sour cream is always okay. I like sour cream. I once read a study about a correlation between preferred chip taste and IQ. I didn't put sour cream fans in their best light, just saying. This is Friday at ours, the demo. This game is not out. Hello. Thank you for choosing to play my video game. I will assume the role of a character whose actions you can influence directly. Their views and beliefs may or may not coincide with your own. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. Take your time figuring out solutions and in general to play as you see fit. As long as you participate in the action, time will progress and the environment around you will change. Well then, what would you like to be called? Jorp. Great. Then you're good to go. Jorp. Loud bass is pounding through your bedroom wall. As previously announced, your neighbors are throwing a party tonight. You weren't invited. It's not like you're particularly bothered by that. So far, you have spoken for about a combined 3 minutes with some of them. They seem nice enough. The right opportunity just hasn't presented itself. Which is why it's completely out of question now to complain about the noise and out yourself as a total square. When they notified you about the party, you were completely fine with it, of course. But you had a long day today and desperately want to sleep. And you don't see that happening anytime soon. What is with this poster on the wall here? Is that like one of the avatars? From Avatar? You know, let's not think about it too much. What are you gonna do? Get up. If you can't sleep, you have to think of another way to pass the time. Okay. Oh, it is blue? There's a poster for Croc? Steven, the best Minecraft character. And some sort of round ball thing. Can I use the computer? There's a file named Controls on your desktop. Open it? No. This character looks a little different than the one I just named. You can wash the dishes some other time, is what you always tell yourself. I have days like that. You've been putting off doing your laundry for a while now. You rummage through your laundry basket and search for wearable clothes. Smells alright, I guess. You get changed and are ready to face the outside world. That's acceptable. Your fridge. Variety of canned goods, pasta, and legumes are stacked in it. Oh, cute. There are about 2 bottles of 2-in-1 shampoo on the dresser. You bought the second bottle while under the impression you didn't have any left. Now you eagerly await the day you can dump the contents of the smaller bottle into the larger bottle. For some reason, you feel like you're being watched. Maybe some other time. That's Jorb. Jorb, 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 Jorb. Jorb, Jorb. Try to fall asleep? Nah. But leave the lights off. You don't need to keep them on while you're out. Don't waste electricity. He doesn't seem to notice you. Maybe that's for the better. You don't have any business there. Is he okay? Let's just keep walking. 2 bicycles. Apparently someone started mending a tire and quit midway through. Oh, someone turned the lights off. Hose patches and some glue lie next to them. Can I take them? Guess not. You don't have any business there. You've never really paid attention to this door before, but you shouldn't worry about that right now. You don't have any business there. Looks like you exhausted your options inside the house, so you decided to go for a short walk. Oh. You rethink your options. You're way too tired to do anything productive with your time. Additionally, you have to get up early in the morning at 8 a.m. for an important appointment. Go to the party anyway? No way. Call the police and complain about the noise? It's not like you're the only housemate either. Might as well have been anyone else. How would they be able to trace that back to you? You glance at the emergency call number in your contacts list. No, you can't pull something like that. No matter how you put it, going to that party seems like the only sensible option. Who knows? Maybe they just didn't invite you because you're their neighbor and you coming is a no-brainer. Besides, everyone's probably too drunk to notice anyway. Just don't overthink it. With that, you head back home. I envy this guy. Let's have a good time in the hallway. I know that's where we need to go, that room, but I just want to see. Oh, I can't go to the roof? Oh, I can. Hey. Let's turn the lights on. Walk away. It shouldn't be that hard, right? And if you don't ring the bell and just knock, you won't attract the attention of the entire party. But no one hears you still. That would be a shame, but there's nothing you can do about that then. You knock carefully. No response. Too bad. Back to your room then. Someone's opening the door. What now? You should probably try to start a conversation with someone. A large closet. You could hide in there. Umbrella stand is actually a flower pot. How quaint. A door to a single room. You shouldn't go in there. Don't want to waltz in here and help yourself to alcohol. Well, that's what parties are for. Not that I would do that, honestly. He looks so peaceful. You don't want to disturb him and his wonderfully rounded buttocks. She has a concerned look on her face. You're not quite sure what to say, so you leave her be. Be real, Laura. Is this really such a big deal for you? I can ask you the same thing. You're having a heated discussion. You decide not to disturb them. The guy at the beer ping pong table looks pretty fed up. You decide to talk to someone else for now. Jeez, I'm so picky. It says bathroom. You don't want to just use the restroom without having to spoke to somebody first. How about, she seems to be having fun. She moves across the dance floor gracefully. I wonder if she took some lessons. You know she didn't. He is dancing there like there's no tomorrow. You watch her dance. Her movement embodies a childlike, carefree spirit as we delicate precisions, not talking. And I just stare at her. You are tempted to try it yourself, but you can't just show up and get on the dance floor immediately. Why not? Just do it. Gosh, I love DJing at parties. Just can't budge a millimeter from here. Otherwise, someone might tamper with my perfectly curated playlist. That's an MP3 player, oh. He's inspecting the snacks closely, which is me, I guess. You consider helping him with his choice, but then you figure he can probably work it out himself. Why are you saying probably so many times? The guest is sitting far away from the action, eating chips. He seems a little out of place. Talk to him? Yes. You want me to talk to you? Normally, I'd say I don't really have time for that. Wait a sec, what time is it? Alright, a quick check should be fine. Boy with chips. Sour cream. I usually prefer paprika flavor, but I guess this will do. Sour cream is always okay. I like sour cream. I once read a study about a correlation between preferred chip taste and IQ. I didn't put sour cream fans in their best light, just saying. By the way, I'm a moderator on S Snack Foods, so that has to count for something. Does it? Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, of course. Come to think of it, I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Jason. You respond with your own name, Jorb. I see. By the way, you really came through in a pinch, Jorb. So far, everyone here has simply ignored me. Same here. I guess we're kindred spirits. I'm telling you, these people here are simpletons. Are they? I mean, they're having fun. Are you having fun? No, if that makes them simpletons, then I suppose they are. No one here is even remotely interested in having an intelligent conversation. That's not really what most parties are for, man. I've already told my girlfriend, her friends can't keep up with me on a mental level. This guy's a prize. But if she insists, I'll come with her. Then she asked me to stay home. To which I said, that's absurd, and that would most certainly accompany her to this dull party. How could I not come? I've read something about codependency on S relationships. Exactly. I pity the blind fools in these kind of relationships. Anyways, always inseparable, despite not even enjoying each other's company anymore. Always getting in each other's business, the tired excuses. I'm so happy I can talk about stuff like this openly in my relationship. I gotta say, this conversation with you really got my gears turning. A welcome change of pace. So Jorb, gotta say we have our differences. Out of the goodness of my heart, I'll give you my phone number still. Not for nothing, they're ultimate proof of camaraderie in today's digital world. Got Jason's phone number. Why don't you keep me up to date from time to time about what you've been doing? Simply select your phone number from your possession. Should be find my name. Do be warned. Surely you'll run into people who need a more convincing before they'll give you their number. So try to get a read on your speaking partner. Invest a little more time if necessary. While you're at it, it doesn't hurt to develop your social skills. That's usually a given. You can check on them in your status. These are highly important as they make it easier to develop bonds with people. Develop like the antelope. How do you do that? You're at a party, buddy. Enjoy the evening. Throw yourself into action. Be curious. At least that's what I read in as Social Sims. Oh. Look, that is one of the hosts, by the way. I'm sure he'll hear you out. Besides, he has been talking to my girlfriend pretty often. Maybe you take his mind off things. After a conversation with Jason, you feel like you have an easier time talking to people. Maybe you should try exchange phone number with some of the other people here. After all, you're going to be here until 8 in the morning. Alright, who do I want to talk with? Let's talk with some of the dancers. Or not. You feel like trying it yourself. Do you want to dance? Yes. However, you should decide on a style beforehand. How would you like to dance? Extroverted. Go for it. There you go. Yeah. It's having fun. Yeah, that's the point. Not quite sure what the other guests think of you now. Nevertheless, you feel that you become a better dancer. Your prowess is increased. Cool. Think about it in dance. Not right now. This lady has been staring at the dance floor. Laura wants me to play Truth or Dare with her. I mean, what's the big idea? Does she want us to ask each other about our crushes and say who gets to kiss who, like when we were 13? No thanks. I'd rather continue to drink my alcoholic beverage, which I'm going to do now. Oh, I didn't mean to continue that. Okay, who are you? Hey, you. Do you ever feel lonely at parties too? That's why I always take my hamster with me when I go out. He's the light of my life as such. Oh, hello. Hey, buddy. Little cutie. Hey, quit it. Sometimes he's a little stubborn. He's also very curious and likes to explore his surroundings. That's why I'm asking you, can you please be careful walking around here? Like, really careful? Thank you. Oh, she looks like she's lost. Hi. Where'd she go all of a sudden? What's wrong? It's just that my little mouse Emma got lost and now I can't find her again. My pet? No, I'm talking about my best friend. Poor thing doesn't know anybody here, and she went to go to the bathroom and disappeared without a trace. Forever lost in the tangle of the masses. Hey, you're our neighbor, right? What's your name anyway? Jorb. All right. I'm Miriam. Nice to meet you. Hey. And this might be a bit much to ask, especially since you're here for the first time. Have you seen Emma anywhere, maybe? Will you help me find her? Sure. Miriam describes Emma. This lady. Okay. I feel like you've seen someone who fits that description. Actually, you can even think of 3 slightly different people who could fit the description. I think it was A. Yeah, she had stripes on it. Hey. You tell Miriam where you last saw her. Thank you. Go check right away. No sign of her. No, my poor Emma. Maybe it did bad describe. It describes her. Oh, red boots. Okay, so she's B. Sorry about that. That's exactly where she was. Thank you. Oh, Emma, I was so worried about you. I was just talking to someone else, though. You're so cool, Jorb. I completely misjudged you. Having been in use as such a precarious situation, you feel like your courage has slightly increased. By the way, there may be other people at the party who lost sight of their friends. Helping them once in a while can pay off. But of course, only if you have the time. I mean, how are you supposed to take care of yourself when you're too busy helping others all the time? Speaking of, no offense, but I need to get Emma up to speed first. So much has happened since she's left. Come back a little later. Use the bathroom? Bathroom's occupied? Yeah, wait. You've been waiting an eternity now. If Finally, take the initiative and knock on the door. Sorry, kinda lost track of the time in there. You use the bathroom. Having stood up for yourself in an urgent situation fills you with a sense of pride. Your courage has increased. I'm courageous. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. Just thinking. Bonds we create in life are incredibly important. Once you talk to someone, it's easy to make up your mind about them. But you should always return to people and hear what they have to say. That's the only way to form meaningful relationships. Yeah, that's important. It's really hopeless. I've had this feeling for quite a while now that Laura, Clara, and I are drifting apart. Loretta Truffadere would be just what we need to patch things up, but Laura has her firmly convinced that she is too old for stuff like that. I'm at the end of my work. Could you help me, please? Sure. Great, if only Clara were here. Good friends with Laura, but the two of them have known each other since pre-K. I'm sure she'd know how to get her to open up. Unfortunately, she hasn't shown up yet. Well, maybe she will show up soon. Can't find my buddy. You have a moment? Have you seen her? Okay, blonde hair, glasses, purplish skin, overcoat, that's black, gray, and black boots. The overcoat did not have a thing in it. What's the difference between B and C? What was it for you? Oh, it's the hairdo. Okay, C. That was exactly right. Thank you. He's not on the screen. Thanks. He leaves. You shouldn't go in there. I wonder why. We met before, haven't we? Aren't you? Your neighbor? Ah, I knew it. How embarrassing. Hi, I'm Stefan. Nice seeing you here. Jorb. Jorb, right, Chicken. That time we talked to each other. How long have we been neighbors now? 6 months? Well, it doesn't matter. Please make yourself at home. Be sure to grab a drink from the bar as soon as possible. What brings you here today? Didn't have anything better to do. I get that. You think you'll finally have some time to yourself and then you sit there, and I don't know what to do. Can't tell how often I've been told myself I take some me time, but I ended up calling up the homies instead. Well, at least you didn't overthink it and just came straight over. You're authentic for sure. I like that. Say, why haven't we talked before? I thought you were too cool for me. Oh, that's sweet. We're just a couple of jerks, too. Get to know us first, and we'll see how you'll feel about us then. I think this evening could be good for you. And like I said, you're our guest now, so grab a drink from the kitchen. Right there on the big table. You don't usually drink a lot, am I right? Don't sweat it. Just don't overdo it and check your buzz from time to time. If you want to talk again, feel free to ask anytime. Drink table. Here's drinks, lovely arranged. Get a... ooh. Wine. What a sacrilege. Well, whatever, man. At parties, it's easy to get overwhelmed by an overabundance of choices. Do you want to be sociable, talk to others, or just get wasted? Sometimes it's better to get me some me time or go for a walk and get a clear head. As with everything in life, it depends on a healthy balance. After this short, unprovoked lecture, he shifts his attention back to the snacks. There's an abandoned MP3 player. You quickly make sure no one is looking. Change the music? Heck yeah. Okay, you might have noticed that this might be out of sync, and there's a good reason for that. It's because my audio cut out. So this is me, future Jacki, reading everything that I haven't read previously. Sometimes he's a little stubborn. He's very curious. Oh. I can't find my buddy. Hey, do you have a moment? Let's find Waldo. She describes the person that she is speaking about. Turns out there's a lot of these in this game, at least in the demo. Maybe not the full game. I didn't find this particularly interesting, this aspect, but yeah. A, B, or C. You know, obviously it's to do with the ponytail. Go for the ponytail, Jacki, and for the pass. Go for the ponytail. Damn. Well, we found the right person. My courage increased. Hooray. You know, usually I like to read over with some nonsense here because I think that's more entertaining, but this is such a dialogue-heavy game and there's 5 minutes of dialogue missing. So, there you go. A door to a single room. Video game of sound effects can be heard.
Ho ho! The game is truly fantastic. I can see myself playing this in the future, for hours even.
Yep, minutes on end. Hours on end. just like this game. I continue to dance, extroverted, because why not? Personally, I've never been to many house parties. I think in all of my time in the history of the earth, I can only think of 2 from college. One was really early college for a Halloween party, and another was for just some random end of the year party where you could barely walk around it at all. And that party was so crowded, and there were some exposures for me for the first time to people doing things that were not very legal. I was so scared. It's stupid. I didn't do any of it. I did not inhale. I did not do any of that. Not that I'm opposed to people doing inhaling. That's just the type of inhaling that dude was doing involved a small baggie and a lot of white powder. You know? Not me. Not me. This guy's talking about a junkie in a stairwell right now. So I guess we're gonna go stare at the stairwell. Sorry, I got a bit distracted. Certainly did. Jen's the name. Peer ping pong ball? Me? Oh, I see. That guy has had it out for me forever. I don't even know why. Man, that just bummed me out. No. I remember feeling really bad about bumming this guy out. And yet he goes right back to dancing as soon as you leave. So I guess he doesn't feel that bad about me feeling bad about him, I guess? I don't know. Anywho. He keeps dancing. We should keep taking a note from him and just dance and dance and dance as much as we want to. 2 bicycles. And a walk. Go for a walk. You review everything that's happened so far. Do people in there like you? Do you want them to like you? Have you been a good party guest? No. Is there such a thing as an objectively good party guest? So many questions. When you return, you feel clearer. Your tact has increased. I am very tactful. And oh, right. This is when I discovered I had an inventory. I have Jason's chips and the local police in my pockets. That's so nice. Oh wait, no, that was the contact list. Well, I like to think that I have the police in my pocket. Nah, actually I don't. Stats. We got courage, prowess. We have a lot of courage compared to everything else. Might be a coward compared to a lot of people at the party though. Just saying. Party return time. Hamster! And I learned sound. Well, that was interesting. Small hamster at your feet. You carefully pick it up. Got the hamster. Hey, you didn't have to see my hamster. Woo, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's it? Wait, there's a piano here. How are you doing? Talk to Miriam? Sure. Thanks for helping me earlier. Emma's such a delicate little flower. I can't imagine how much she would have suffered if you hadn't brought her back to me. Maybe she just needed some space. Well, luckily you're taking such good care of her. Yeah, maybe. Although it was my fault she got lost in the first place. Fine, I may be a bit overprotective from time to time, but only because I can't stand the thought of something happening to one of my sweeties. Especially Emma. You can tell you've known each other since forever. Honestly, we haven't really known each other that long. Really. She's a freshman, I'm a sophomore. Well, maybe you're being a little overprotective then. I could tell immediately that she needed my help, and then I explained the entire course regulations to her in one afternoon. After that, we just hit it off, and now we meet up twice a week for water polo. Every day before the dance class with Stefan, and the day after improv jazz with Jan and Becky. Between those, I met up with Mirko and Tina for book club, but only if Dennis isn't in town. That's when we reschedule for the weekend and go to the voluntary fire brigade together. Oh, now I'm saying it out loud, maintaining a social circle sounds like quite a lot of work, you know? On top of university, hobbies, and actual work, it can be like an additional job. I remember college being very busy for me, but not in this sense. I had 2 jobs, an internship, and I had to commute like an hour as well for doing full-time work schooling. So I was very busy. On the other hand, I can't imagine my life without my little angels. Do you have a lot of friends, Jorb? I'm more of a loner. Nah, but that's totally fine. Just means you're being more selective about people who let in your life and cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships instead, am I right? Besides, the goal in life is not to be exceptionally popular, or cool, or capable. Life's not a competition. She's smiling as if to tell you if that wasn't the case, you wouldn't stand a chance against her for sure. So don't worry about it. Speaking of other people, I have to take care of my sweetie now. But it was fun talking to you. Let's continue this another time. You play a jingle you've been practicing lately. But because of the loud music, you don't hear anything. I'm not even sure if you played the right notes. Oh. Yeah. Just noticing the pictures on the wall. What's this? Single room, you shouldn't go in there. Oh, I'm trying to talk to the person. Person. Can't find my buddy. Sure, I'll help you find Waldo. Green patch, purple, bottle, bleh. I think it was A. If you're hungry, you should go to your own fridge. That makes sense. You again? No. Oh, hi, I didn't see you there. I was just thinking again about what you said earlier to each other. That's okay. What? He doesn't know what you're talking about. That sounds like him. Maybe you should ask Nut. They're all buddy-buddy. Seems like he isn't here yet. Strange considering he lives here. Should I just go start knocking on doors, maybe? Oh, right, I tried that before. It's not doing anything. I complained about how loud the music was. I can dick around with the music a little longer. Yeah, one more. Alright, that's just the original stuff again. Sure, talk to Stefan. Hey, Jorb. Good to see you're still here, so what's up? Are you having fun? Yeah, party's great. Glad to hear it. You look way more relaxed too, living in this moment and everything. The rest happens all by itself. Sometimes I just stand back and watch people. Music, happy faces, that would give me the energy I need in life. These people really mean something to you, don't they? Of course. I mean, what else is there to in life? Successful job, material goods, high status. These are all just means to an end. When my friends are happy, I am happy. Without them, life would be a whole lot duller. It's like most things in life, you get what you give. You just gotta know your priorities. Life's too short to be futzing around. But not too short for beer pong. Now you're talking. I don't even know what the ball turns up again. If we just had brought an entire pack the other day. But this bird flew into our flat. They thought they were its legs and kidnapped all but one. That's a very capable bird. No kidding, I filmed all of it, look. He shows you a shaky video on his phone. You hear bird noises, but it's mostly indecipherable. Life's stranger than fiction sometimes, isn't it? Okay, that's enough big talk. Anyways, talk to you later. Have fun. Alright, they said that maybe there's something else in a different apartment. I don't have any business there. I don't know who lives where. I know where my apartment is. That guy out for me forever. Don't even know why. Nothing there. I need unwavering courage to open this door, masterful tact to touch it properly, and impeccable skill to operate its doorknob. You know, I feel like I've had enough of a look at this game. It's very interesting. So if you're interested in this game, I mean, it's not out. There's no specific date that it said that it's ready for release. But yeah, if you're interested, it's called Friday at Hours. Friday at Hours. All right. Have some fun.